makeup lovers, how are you doing today? So I'm beyond excited for this video because I'm going to be doing a first impression on the Anastasia Beverly Hills times Amrezy highlighter. I was super excited about this when it first came out that it was going to be happening, that there was another collab coming, because I actually do own the original Anastasia times Amrezy palette, which I love. I never use it because I can't use it for my channel, and I feel like it's more like, it's almost like a collector's item now. But I was thinking of doing, like, if I do end up liking this highlighter, doing an Amrezy tutorial with like her palette, her highlighter. So I love Amra. I love that she marches to the beat of her own drum. I feel like you either love her or you hate her, but I think that it's just, you know, it's inspirational to see someone who is truly authentically themselves. And I mean, some people may say she's cocky, but I feel like she's self-confident. Like, you know, like she feels herself. If I look like that, I'd be feeling myself too. So anyways, I was excited when I saw that this was launching, but I did not think that I was going to be buying it because, you guys, I fall into the hype so many times where people talk about highlighters and they're like, oh, this is the best highlighter, this is so beautiful, this is the perfect highlighter, and then I get it and it's like a bronze streak on my face and I'm like, dang it, I fell into it again. Happened with Champagne Pop. That is not the best highlighter for my skin tone. The Fuego highlighter from Desi and Katie, I can kind of mix that into other things and make it work, but it's still a little bit too dark. So even though at first I was like, I'm not getting it, I saw comparisons of a bunch of gold highlights on the Dupe That page. Actually, I can like leave a little picture here in case it would be helpful for any of y'all. And I saw that they had Fuego on there, and Fuego was darker than, I don't know, does this have a specific name to it, or is it just the Amrezy highlighter? Yeah, I don't see a specific name, but I saw that this was lighter and it's like a white gold, and I thought, you know, maybe there's hope. And then I saw someone, Natalia, I don't even know how to pronounce her name, but it's Thatayala. She wore it and she has just maybe half a shade skin tone darker than me, and it looked really nice on her. I saw another like smaller channel, I can't remember what their name was, but I subscribed to them, so if I can remember, she wore an NC15 or NC20 in MAC, and I wear an NC10, so I'm a little bit lighter than her too. But I was thinking, you know, I feel like it's gonna work. So I'm sorry that I blabbered on for like a million years, but we're gonna go ahead and apply this. I've got two different brushes here just to try out. I have the Anastasia A23, which is a really great highlighter brush, and then I have the Morphe M501, which is again really, really great, and I feel like this is even more precise. So I'm going to try one on each side of my face. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you see like a little spot on my lip, I accidentally bled because my lips were so chapped and I smiled and it bled, because that's like my life. Like, I always have the most chapped lips ever. But you guys, I know I'm going on another tangent. I feel so chatty lately. This is the Kat Von D Devine Lipstick. Everyone else was calling it concealer lips. If you're super fair and you're looking for a perfect nude, that's what I'm wearing right now. I'm so glad I bought it. I'm literally obsessed. This is my perfect nude shade. Like, when anyone else says concealer lips, I'm like, oh, so it's a normal nude for me, because normal nudes for everyone else is a dark nude on me. I just threw a little bit of the Ultra Glossy Lip in Moonchild, the collab with Kathleen Lights, on top, which didn't really change the color at all. It just added just a tiny little bit of gloss. So here's what the packaging looks like, just a really classic black and gold, very luxe. And then it does say that you get 0.31 ounces of product, and I believe this retails for $28. So, ooh, I almost dropped it. Okay, so then the actual packaging, again, black and gold. Kind of hard to see in my ring light. Hopefully you guys can see here. I don't even know why I'm like going out of my way to show you the packaging, because I'm sure you've seen it like 10 million times by now. This is definitely the most hyped highlighter right now. Okay, so, and then you just open it up. I feel like I've seen so many skin tones wear this, and if it works for me, which I'm like the fairest of the fair, and I've seen quite a few people of color with like definitely deeper skin tones rocking this, so props to you, Anastasia Beverly Hills. But it looks like it is very gold, but I feel like when you like turn it away from the light, like the base is a little bit tan, but it's not like crazy dark bronze, because that's the problem that I have with a lot of highlighters, is when you turn it like this and the light's not hitting it, that's when you get that bronze streak. If you guys are watching this and you googled like, will the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter work for really fair skin, then you know the struggle too. So let's just start with the Anastasia brush just for the heck of it, and let's do this side. I'm so nervous, you guys. And I feel like everyone's already said this, but when you put your brush into it, like, there's no fallout or anything at all. So that's really nice. Definitely not a powdery formula. Okay, you guys. Alright. So I think it does look beautiful. I feel like you can see just a little bit of tanness here, but it's so light tan that I would definitely wear that. I don't have a problem with that at all. It's not a super like straight up streak or anything. I feel like, especially if you blend it down into your blush just a little bit, like, it actually looks decent. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm definitely gonna go ham on this a little bit because, oh wow. I feel like it's, you guys saw that was definitely buildable. This is the second swatch. Yeah, okay. So there's just a little bit of bronziness, but this is definitely better than Dose of Colors Fuego. If you guys have tried that or saw swatches of it or anything, this is lighter. This is like a true like gold on me. I saw a lot of people saying it's more of a white gold on them, but definitely looks gold on me. It's a little dark. I would definitely be careful about bringing it too far up in this area, but I feel like this brush definitely looks like it picked up a little bit more product, which I find that the M501 really does make every highlighter look super pigmented. Like right here, that's as close as I want to get it, because if you bring it up too high you can see that bronziness, but I think right here, that's when it looks okay. I'm going to go in with a second layer. You just keep it a little bit lower. Okay, that's perfect. I would definitely go in with this brush. Like I said, if you have super fair skin and you need it to be a little bit more precise because of the undertones, that totally works. Oh my gosh. And it is the like it's not midsummer. It is midwinter right now, so I am at my absolute lightest. So I feel like I will definitely love this even more when I'm about a quarter of a shade darker in summer. It definitely feels like powder when you touch it. That's so weird because it does almost feel a little powdery like when you touch the pan, but it's not at all. Ooh, that's intense. Okay. Looks absolutely stunning. It looks beautiful, and I'm looking in the mirror and it really is not emphasizing my pores a whole lot. I mean, you can see some texture. That is definitely the prettiest gold highlight I have ever worn, and I'm already pretty much obsessed. I cannot wait to wear this all the time. I think it just looks absolutely beautiful, and I feel like it just makes my cheeks look nice and bronzy when I'm looking front forward, but it doesn't look unnatural or weird or anything like that. Like, it is just, it's beautiful. And so I feel like this is probably my most chatty highlighter first impression ever, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that it was helpful for you, because I know that I always, when I'm looking to buy something new and I'm not sure if it's going to work for my skin tone, I always look on YouTube and look for reviews. In case you guys are wondering for like reference, I pretty much wear the lightest shade in every single foundation. I actually have a lightest shade series, which I can leave. I think it's on this side is where the little pop thing pops up. I can leave my playlist there in case you're curious of like different foundation shades that I've worn and how they looked on me, in case you own any of them and you can relate, and it'll tell you whether this will look good or not. I'm gonna go ahead and take the time really quickly to put up a bunch of pictures of this highlighter on all different skin tones in case you guys are curious, because I really truly give props to them for making a highlighter that is so inclusive, because it's so hard to cover. Like, I mean, it's hard to have one shade that works for tons and tons of different skin tones, but I am beyond impressed, because I've tried so many different other highlighters where people are like, oh yeah, I think this would work on every skin tone, and by every skin tone they mean light, medium, dark, and they do not count deep dark or fair. in their every skin tone. So I'm just gonna put those pictures there. Hopefully you guys see that and you guys agree and think it's super cool like I do. I love collabs, I love inclusion, I love diversity, so here you go. So that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.